Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Mike Fiers will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Striding in, Jesse Winker. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fiers is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that, the hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In is Joey Votto now, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Winker stands at second with 2 gone. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw down to Olsen to take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus
First offering on
Semien.
its way. Taken, but called a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it's been a pretty productive week at home, to say the least. 6-1 on the recent homestand. The last thing you want to have happen is to get on the plane and leave that there. The way you've been playing, fundamentally sound pitching, hitting, some defense. They have to find a way to continue the momentum, bottle up what they did at home, and take it on the road with them.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
2 strikes.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate, Matt Chapman, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard,
right
good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. 2 out, nobody on.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 3-1. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Popped up. Olsen in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Simeon charging in on it. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, Chris Davis. And we'll
The
see if he
Athletic.
can get out of this little
The
dry
designated
spell
hitter,
he's stuck in.
Chris
Not much offensively coming from
Davis.
him lately. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look
Batting
at third
fifth,
baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
The count.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Pitch on the way. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Chad Pinder. The first pitch, here it comes. Fastball well outside. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to
number 22.
Get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Pinder leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep to right center. Schebler giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. And that brings up Scott Schebler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
2-1. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Batting 9, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep,
Ball 1. Now both runners on the move. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The set and the 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Change up low. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that's in there. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Peraza, the runner at third. Votto at second. Suarez on at first with 2 down. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the A's nothing. Here's Jurickson Profar as we move on to the
Leading
bottom
off
of inning
for
number
the A's,
3.
the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the
So
catcher,
1 gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Phegley swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Phegley is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number
Good job
10.
of getting him to
Shortstop,
chase the ball in the dirt right there.
Marcus.
Hey, also, credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. 3 innings complete. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder moves over. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Into the box, Scott Schebler flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back, and that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with two outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batting, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Full count to Jose Peraza.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Matt.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting,
That'll bring up
the
the
first
power
baseman,
hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt
As the
Olson.
first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Called strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And he roasts him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is
Now
still on his
batting,
mind. He had
the
him
left
3-2,
fielder,
but he didn't
yeah,
want to give him anything over the heart of the plate.
Pinter.
So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Pinder is over. And that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
All right. Thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Leading off for the
Things
A's,
not looking very good so far in this
fielder,
one, but we're still in the
number
middle innings.
22.
They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his
Now
command in
batting,
this game, no
the
doubt
second
about it.
baseman,
But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just down in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys. And they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Man at second here with two away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. The A's strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Leading off for the Reds, the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on him.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way
Now
to
batting,
start an inning.
designated
One thing
hitter.
to give up a walk, but
Bat.
to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
Ready for another shot now, Yasiel Puig. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Puig brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble. But I think they went with him maybe one batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Tucker Barnhart will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Your attention, please.
Takes over on
Now
the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36, US Petit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Puig at third. Schebler stands at second. No outs. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there. Let's see if they try it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Petit is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Swing and a liner. Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Bounce to first. A throw to the plate. Flip to the second baseman, covering now for the out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball
1.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Reds lead it 6-1. At the plate, Matt Chapman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry
Now
about
batting.
that one. I mean,
The right
it was
fielder.
only their second hit of the game,
Defense.
so he's doing a lot of things right.
Got it.
Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run, but this will land untouched. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Two strikes.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Chris Davis will be next. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really impressive
batter,
pitching
number
right there.
2,
Sometimes as a pitcher, you
designated
can
hitter,
get frustrated
Chris
when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call
Davis.
from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes strike 2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Chapman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail 6-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Votto.
First offering on its way. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared toward left center. Simeon into shallow left. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So we go quietly here in this half inning. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. Reds out in front, 6-1. David Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
Riding in once again,
Athletic.
Pinder. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gennett has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. There's ball four.
The batter, the catcher, Josh
Fegley.
Fegley.
Try it again. Josh Fegley. Career numbers with David Hernandez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Your
Liam
attention,
Hendricks
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do
A's.
so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Ready now, Matt Kemp. He's coming
Leading
off
off
a
on the
month
left.
in which he earned
The
National
designated
League
hitter.
Player of the Month
Matt
recognition.
Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down.
The right fielder,
Time
number
to bring you up to
66.
date on the numbers for our 2
Yasiel.
starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The throw into second.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here.
Now
hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Scott Schebler, high in the air out to center field. Laureano has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And he takes ball one. Now the 1-0. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his fourth RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of a season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
Standing in now, Jose Peraza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Number 19. Joey Votto.
Digging in, Joey Votto. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Jamie Wendelken enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 57.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 8 and the A's 1. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. And Dan, he and his fellow top hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's popped up. Votto ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Schebler is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Chapman, the runner at second with 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Matt Olson waits on deck. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So digging in now, Chad Pinder. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scored.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that
Now
one. Almost got it out of here
22.
for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3 runs already home here. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works.
Now
but when
back,
it doesn't,
second baseman.
It's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Next up for the A's, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
1-0.
A ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Two men are on with two men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 8 and the Athletics 4. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. High chopper over to first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Matt Kemp, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Pinder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott Schebler.
Stepping in, Scott Schebler, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Puig, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Reds leave 1. They still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Your
Zach
attention,
Duke,
please.
a 6'2"
Now
left-hander,
pitching for
jogs in to
Cincinnati,
take over
number
on the
32,
hill.
Zach Duke.
Striding into the box, Josh Begley.
Leading off
Lifetime
for
numbers
the
against Zach Duke.
the
Just a
catcher,
couple of matchups, no
Josh
hits in 2 at-bats.
Begley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here he comes again. 1-2, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that
strikeout will be
scored,
shortstop,
looking or swinging.
Marcus.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And 2, here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Chapman. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a living.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Puig is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Here's the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-4 tonight. The Reds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Castillo earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Mike Fiers permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Cincinnati Reds got 11 hits overall as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-4. It was their 5th straight victory. Miguel Andujar was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Yankees handled the Mariners 6-2. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 6-4. Alex Bregman had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Stros disposed of the Royals 20-0. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-0. The Tampa Bay Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-0. David Phelps had his first victory of the year, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 4-3. The Boston Red Sox only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-0. Kevin Plawecki had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 13-3. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Freddie Peralta got his 2nd W of the season, helping the Brewers grab the win over the Nationals 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cardinals snapped their 7-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. John Gray got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 7-2. The San Diego Padres launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.